Thank you all so much for coming, especially on such short notice. As I'm sure you're all aware, the federal EPA has mandated that a spill prevention counter control plan be required to be in place for all facilities that store or handle oil or oil products to ensure that the facilities have a written and approved plan to prevent discharges of harmful materials into the waterways of the United States. Now, this requirement is applicable to any facility that has a storage capacity of 1,320 gallons or more if stored above ground, or 42,000 gallons if stored below grade, and a discharge is possible to any navigable waterways within the United States. Now, if your facility falls under this category, then you need to have a spill pollution prevention plan. And as well, you will also need to have a spill prevention counter control plan. And that must be prepared by a licensed and professional engineer. Any failure to meet this requirement will result in violations up to $42,000 per day in fines for non-compliance with the federal regulations as specified by the Clean Water Act. Now, to make sure that your spill prevention plan is correct, a professional engineer should prepare it in accordance with the standards, acceptable engineering practices, and that the site has been inspected and tested as required. Now, secondly, you need to remember that no two plans are ever the same, so it must match the specifications for that specific facility. And note also that these plans are applicable to any facility storing the petroleum volume stated before, and including non-transportation facilities such as offshore oil well drilling sites, fixed onshore sites, and mobile oil drilling platforms. Now remember, this law states that the term oil storage facility, it refers to all containers that store oils at the facility that are at least 55 gallons in volume. And now the term container refers to, but is not limited to, drums, tanks, containers, cooling systems, electrical equipment even that are filled with oil, boilers and or lubricating systems alone. Now, containers that fall under these categories, they're all subject to the Spill Prevention Plan regulations. And since its founding, Quest Consultants and Associates, they have been writing oil spill contingency plans in Washington, D.C. and the 44 states throughout the country. Now, in fact, their plans have been used by manufacturing facilities, food product facilities, hospitals, municipalities, international and local airports, landfills, mining operations, and a multitude of government agencies, including the U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, the Department of Justice, and the State Department, just to name a few. Now, for more information, I'm sorry, ma'am, we don't have time for questions right now, but for more information, all you need to do is simply go to www.questinc2.com, or you can contact them directly at 888-730-4646. Once again, that's www.questinc2.com, or you can simply call them at 888-730-4646. That's all we have time for today, folks. Thank you so much for coming. And again, you can find out that information online or by calling them directly. Thank you so much. Thank you.